Hey guys, how's it going? Today's video is going to be my March TBR. I'm going to pick two of the books by just looking at my shelves and deciding what I want to read, and then I'm going to do two prompts from my polka dotted box of prompts that I haven't quite named yet, and people gave good suggestions, and there was too many good suggestions, so I haven't made up my mind yet. It's okay. So I'm going to be picking out 4 books total. I want to go through the first 2 that I've already picked, and then we'll go through the prompts and see what the next 2 are going to be. The first book I'm going to be reading is Still Alice by Lisa Genova. I watched this movie quite a while ago, shortly after it came out, and I really liked it, and then I saw the book at a secondhand store and really wanted to pick it up because I wanted to see if the book was as powerful and moving as the movie was, because the movie made me bawl, so I wanted to see how much I cry. This is the story of a woman named Alice, and she is a Harvard professor, and she's just a really successful, intelligent woman. She has a really successful husband, she has children, everything is great, and then she gets early onset Alzheimer's, and her memory starts to fade, and she's somebody who has built her entire identity and career off of her mind, and just watching her slowly slip into Alzheimer's. Because I've already watched the movie and I know how much I loved the movie, my hopes are a little bit high for this one, so I'm trying to go in without too much expectation, but I really think that I'm going to enjoy this book, so fingers crossed that it meets my expectations. And the second book that I picked is Reconstructing Amelia by Kimberly McCreight, I think is how it's pronounced. This is the story of a woman whose daughter is in a high-end private school, and then she gets a text one day saying that she was caught cheating, and then she has to go to the school for a meeting or something along those lines. And when she gets there, she found out that her daughter has actually jumped off the roof and is dead. And from what I understand, it's starting off with her grief of, losing her daughter, and then she gets a text message saying Amelia didn't jump. And then she has to find out what really happened and deal with her grief while also trying to solve the mystery and, all of that stuff. Hi, Ripley. I originally picked this up because the synopsis just sounded really good, and then one of my friends had actually mentioned that he read it and really liked it, so hopefully it lives up to my expectations, but if not, at least I'll probably cry. And now for my still unnamed TBR game. I have a bunch of prompts in this little polka dotted box, and I'm going to pick 2 out and see what we come up with. So, let's see. The first one is, okay, finish a started series. So this could be any series that I've started and haven't finished yet. This is actually a really good one to get because I've been wanting to finish more series, so good job. And next, ooh, book with a blue cover. Okay, interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go look on my shelves, pick out 2 books, and I'll be right back. The camera angle has probably changed because I tripped over my tripod twice. For a book with a blue cover, I'm going with Alice's Adventure in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I'm obviously familiar with the story of Alice in Wonderland, and I've seen a couple of movie adaptations, but I've actually never read the book, so I thought this will be a good chance to read it, and it's pretty blue. This version also has Through the Looking Glass, and depending on how things go, I'd like to read both stories, but I would be happy and count it as a win if I can at least read the first one. And for finishing a series that I started, I maybe didn't think this through quite enough, because it's not just read the next book in a series, it's to finish a series. And I've realized that most of the books I have on my shelf with series that I'm not finished yet, I either don't own the whole series, or there's quite a few books. It doesn't help that I'm actually not in that strong of a fantasy mood right now. I don't know why. I'm good for light fantasy, but I just don't really feel up for a big, high adult fantasy. And yeah, don't know what that's about. So this might be a bit ambitious, but all I can do is my best. And I'm going to be finishing the Chronicles of Narnia series by C.S. Lewis. I read the first 3 books throughout last year, and I've been meaning to finish the series. And they're short, easy books, so I think that reading 4 of them isn't going to be that hard, but I don't expect it to be easy. I have been really enjoying this series, and even though it's fantasy, it's more children's fantasy, which is much easier to get through, and where I already know the world, I don't think it'll be that hard to get through. But yeah, I'll be reading these 4 books for that one prompt. So there we go. Those are going to be the 7 books that I'm going to try to read in March, plus whatever else tickles my fancy or whatever audiobooks become available at my local library. We'll see, but I think that will be a pretty good reading month. It's kind of weird that there's not, like, high fantasy. It's definitely going to be a bit of a different reading month for me, but I'm excited to see how it goes. So if you liked this video, please click the like button to let me know, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with the rest of my videos and see at the end of the month if I actually read all of these books and what I thought of them, etc. I post videos every Wednesday and Sunday, usually reading and writing related. So I hope to see you guys next time, and until then, have a great day. Bye!